in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Burnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 25. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. No, kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. State's offense back out there now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down with a veteran quarterback, shows off that trademark arm strength. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game, stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. This pass is on target. Caught. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. Powers through. And they're able to get him down.
Was second forever, and this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play call a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really, I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on 3rd down.
And the completion made. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Makes the first down, but pays a price. A big hit there at the end. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. Clean toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cardinals. Methodical but effective, probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Miles. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Golden Flashes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Nichols. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it rip. That's reeled in. It's Nichols. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The offense going with the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The Golden Flashes look to keep this drive moving.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Golden Flashes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Movement here from the tight end. Ball handed off. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires downfield, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Miles. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Miles. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Obvious false start there. Moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. But in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown. Golden flashes.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Crosses the touchdown Cardinals. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively.
And here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Ball State. Great connection there for 6 points. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Great job.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the option play. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And that sets up a return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cardinals. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. first play of the drive, they've come out throwing. With the catch, it's Nichols. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Golden Flashes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ball State.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Penn State, 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Penn State Golden Versions will take over first and 7.
Penn State's offense back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. Over the middle. It's Martin. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Look out, room to run here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, Kirk, Ball State has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Cook. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. State offense on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Has the first down and more. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now it's second down here. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Golden Flashes will line up here on first down and goal. Looking for a receiver. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Touchdown, Kent State, as they put 6 more on the board.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks into open space. First down and more. He's still running. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think this defense is so concerned about this running back who's already over 100 yards. They lost sight of the quarterback. Good job by the quarterback keeping himself and reminding this defense, oh, yeah, I can run too.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll let out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
To keep her all the way in a really solid game.